do you feel behind in life as a mom? Now, do you feel you're not up to where you need to be or where you planned to be? Do you feel you've not been able to do so much with your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations as a mom? Now, I'm here to tell you that if you feel that way, it doesn't mean you are failing. It just means there's something better you need to do as a mom. So do you feel like you've not been able to achieve your personal goals for yourself? Probably the goals you set for yourself this year, you've not been able to do so much with those goals. Do you feel in terms of your career or your calling, you've not been able to achieve a lot because probably responsibilities and a whole lot of things? Do you feel you've not been so confident as a mom? You feel you've not been out there, you've not been so expressive, you've always hidden your voice, you've always shut yourself down. Now I'm here to tell you that there's just something better you need to do. Do you feel you've not been able to take care of yourself, your mind, your emotions, your spiritual life, and everything around you? And do you feel you've paused your dreams? You've just put your dreams on a hold as a mom because you want every other person to be well catered for. Now I'm here to tell you that if you feel that way, you don't have to blame yourself. You don't have to beat yourself all up. You don't have to be angry about it. You just have to sit down and ask yourself, what do I need to do differently to build the energy I need, to build the speed I need, not to feel behind anymore? So some of the practical things you can start to do as a mom is to start where you are. So if you need to build your energy, if you want to build your speed or your momentum so you don't feel behind, you need to start where you are, not where you should be. So first of all, you must release the pressure of timeliness. You must release this pressure of I would have been here or I would have been here. You must take it out of your journey. And what you need to do is to have a conversation with yourself and ask yourself, where am I now? What season of my life am I in? Not where I should be. What do I need to do in this season that is important to me, that can take me to where I am going to, that can help me to achieve my goals? So one of the practical things you could do is to ask yourself, what is one small step I can take today, not tomorrow? Not a big step, not a massive step, a small step you can take today. And when you start to implement those small daily steps, it changes a whole lot for you. Another thing you can do as a mom so you don't feel behind in the coming year is to focus on your process, not on you being perfect. Now, for you to build your energy, for you to build your speed, you must learn to focus on the journey. You must learn to focus on your own process, not on you being perfect. You don't have to wait for everything to be 100% before you start. The most important thing is for you to be consistent. Even if you're consistent in little things, that is important than for you to wait for every situation to be 100%. So ask yourself, what is that thing I need to do? What are those small steps I can start to make from today, not tomorrow, that can take me a step further to achieving my goals? Start to do it. And remember, the goal is the process. That is the beauty of the journey, not in you being perfect. Another thing you can do so you don't feel behind as a mom is to shrink your goals. So make your goals so simple. Make it so tangible. Make it so touchable so that it feels possible. Don't make your goals so big or so vague. For example, goals like I want to change my whole life. I want to just be a better person. You can just make it simple and tell yourself, I'm going to show up for myself 10 minutes. I'm going to journal 10 minutes. I'm going to reflect 10 minutes daily. So make these goals simple. When you do make them simple, it helps you to build the energy to achieve those goals. Then the other thing you can do so you don't feel behind as a mom is to celebrate your movements. Even if you're making baby steps, even if your movement is very little, learn to celebrate your movement. Learn to celebrate your process. Learn to celebrate the fact that you've moved from point A to point B. Don't wait for everything to be 100%. Don't wait till you make a very grand will I say progress? Yes, but learn to celebrate your movement, because you train your brain to notice it. When you start to celebrate your movements, now you have to train your brain. Your brain notices when you're moving. And when you constantly celebrate yourself, it's like a step forward to you rebuilding your confidence as a mom. So even if you're making baby steps, learn to celebrate those baby steps of yours. And the final way we have here that you can stop feeling behind as a mom is to stop measuring yourself by the seasons you're not in. So you must understand your season of life. You must understand your capacity as a mom. You must understand the place you are, your season, and you must learn to measure yourself. View your journey, view your process from that season. Ask yourself, how can I become better in this season? How can I make use of this season so I can achieve my goals, so I can achieve my dreams? So don't focus on your neighbor's season. Don't focus on the season of someone else, but focus on your season and choose to measure your process. Choose to become better from the place of your season, not from the place of what every other person is saying. When you do that, you feel more peaceful. When you do that, you understand that you're on a journey and you definitely get to where you are going to. Because the truth is that you need to work on yourself. You need to prepare yourself. And one of the ways you can prepare is by understanding your season and working from the place of your season. So as a mom, the goal is for you to build your confidence. The goal is for you to have your hopes, for you to have high hopes coming up next year. The goal is for you to be clear on your journey. And some of the ways you can be clear, you can have high hopes, are the things we've talked about. Focus on your journey, commit to becoming better, focus on your process. Remember, it's the process that matters, not in you being perfect. So you must learn to put behind anything that is holding you back and tell yourself, I am going to focus on becoming a better version of myself. When you do that, you find that little by little, with your baby steps, you'll be making progress as a mom. So I believe this class has been so helpful to you. So remember to like this video, please share this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Confident Mom Academy. We're also on YouTube, we're also on Facebook and Instagram at The Confident Mom Academy. You get loads and loads of videos from our YouTube channel that can help you to transform your mindset positively. My name is Chioma Odikolo. Thank you for joining me. Do have a great day until I come your way next time. Bye.